Welcome to Golden Bachelor. If you love celebrity news and real entertainment updates, you're in the right place. Peg Munson and Mel Owens are once again sparking conversation, but this time it's all about where their relationship is actually headed. After weeks of subtle hints and public appearances together, fans are wondering whether wedding bells are already on the horizon, or if the couple is simply taking things one step at a time. The pair recently addressed the growing speculation, making it clear that while their bond is strong, nothing is being rushed. Sources close to them say Peg and Mel are focused on building a solid foundation rather than making sudden announcements. That honesty has surprised some fans who expected a clear engagement confirmation by now. What's fueling the curiosity is how openly they've discussed long-term plans. From conversations about family to future living arrangements, it's clear they're aligned on what they want. Still, both have emphasized that timing matters, and they're prioritizing stability over pressure from outside expectations. For now, Peg and Mel appear happy and confident in their journey together, even if it doesn't follow a traditional timeline. Whether an engagement comes sooner or later, one thing is certain: they're doing things their own way, and fans are watching every move closely. As speculation continues to swirl, Peg Munson and Mel Owens seem unfazed by the outside noise. Friends say the couple has grown closer behind the scenes, choosing private moments over public declarations. Rather than feeding rumors, they've opted to stay grounded and let their relationship evolve naturally. Recently, Peg hinted that meaningful conversations are happening, but not everything needs to be shared publicly. She suggested that some milestones are better experienced quietly, without cameras or constant commentary. That approach has earned them praise from fans who appreciate their mature, low-pressure dynamic. Mel, meanwhile, has reportedly been clear about a future that feels intentional. While marriage is absolutely on the table, sources say he values emotional readiness just as much as commitment itself. The couple has discussed shared values, long-term goals, and what partnership really means to them at this stage of life. What's especially notable is how supportive they appear of each other's independence. Peg continues focusing on her personal passions, while Mel balances his own priorities, something insiders say has strengthened their connection rather than created distance. For now, Peg and Mel remain united, confident, and moving forward at a pace that works for them. Whether the next update brings an engagement announcement or simply another step forward, fans can expect one thing: honesty, intention, and a relationship built on trust, not pressure. Behind the scenes, Peg Munson and Mel Owens are reportedly learning how to balance excitement with realism. While fans dissect every appearance and comment, the couple is said to be having thoughtful discussions about what commitment actually looks like for them, not just in theory, but in everyday life. Insiders reveal that recent conversations haven't been centered on a ceremony or dates, but on lifestyle choices. From where they see themselves settling down to how they manage time together, Peg and Mel are focusing on the practical side of a long-term partnership. That grounded approach has surprised some fans who expected a faster, more public progression. Peg has also hinted that past experiences have shaped how she views engagement and marriage. She's made it clear that clarity matters more than speed, and she wants every step to feel right rather than rushed. Mel appears to respect that mindset, often emphasizing patience and mutual understanding in his own remarks. What continues to fuel curiosity is how natural they seem together. Whether attending events or sharing low-key moments, their connection feels steady rather than performative. Fans have noticed that instead of teasing big announcements, the couple seems more interested in showing consistency and trust. For now, Peg and Mel are letting their relationship speak for itself. While questions about engagement remain unanswered, one thing is becoming clearer with each update: they're thinking long-term, even if they're not ready to put a label on the next step just yet. As time goes on, Peg Munson and Mel Owens appear increasingly comfortable letting their actions speak louder than speculation. While they haven't offered a definitive answer about engagement, those close to the couple say their relationship has quietly entered a more serious phase, one built on consistency rather than headlines. Recent sightings suggest they've been spending more quality time together away from the spotlight. Instead of glamorous outings, they're reportedly enjoying everyday routines, something friends describe as a strong indicator of long-term compatibility. That shift hasn't gone unnoticed by fans, many of whom believe this slower, steadier approach signals something meaningful. Peg has subtly acknowledged the attention surrounding her relationship, suggesting expectations can sometimes overshadow reality. She's shared that real commitment isn't about proving anything to others, but about feeling secure and understood. Mel, on the other hand, has echoed similar sentiments, emphasizing partnership and emotional balance over public validation. What continues to keep fans guessing is the couple's openness about the future without giving away specifics. They've both hinted that important decisions are being discussed privately, leaving room for interpretation without confirming any major milestone. For now, Peg and Mel remain aligned, supportive, and intentional. Whether an engagement announcement is around the corner or still far off, their journey seems rooted in trust and patience. And as long as they keep choosing each other day by day, curiosity around their next step isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Peg Munson and Mel Owens have been signaling something different, less uncertainty, more confidence. While they still haven't put a clear label on their next step, people around them say the tone of their conversations has shifted from if to when. That subtle change has only intensified curiosity. Sources claim the couple has begun talking about what a future together would realistically look like, not just emotionally, but logistically. Topics like schedules, long-term priorities, and blending their lives are reportedly part of the discussion. To many fans, that feels just as significant as a ring, if not more. Peg is said to be especially mindful of doing things right this time. Rather than chasing a picture-perfect moment, she's focused on feeling grounded and secure. Mel has shown he's on the same page, offering steady reassurance instead of big promises. That balance has made their connection feel unusually mature compared to typical high-profile relationships. What's also caught attention is how protective they've become of their private moments. While they still share glimpses of their life together, they're noticeably more selective. Insiders believe this is intentional, a way to strengthen their bond without external pressure influencing their decisions. For now, Peg and Mel remain united, calm, and quietly committed to their path forward. Engagement rumors may continue, but one thing is clear: whatever announcement eventually comes, it won't be rushed, and it will be on their terms. What's becoming increasingly clear is that Peg Munson and Mel Owens are intentionally redefining what progress looks like in their relationship. Instead of grand gestures or sudden announcements, they're choosing quiet consistency, something close friends say reflects how seriously they're taking their future. Insiders suggest the couple has started leaning on each other more during personal and professional decisions. That level of trust hasn't gone unnoticed, especially by fans who believe this kind of emotional partnership often comes before any formal commitment. To many, it feels like a relationship settling into something real and lasting. Peg has reportedly shared that she values peace over pressure at this stage in her life. She wants decisions to come from certainty, not expectations. Mel appears to fully respect that boundary, often described as patient and reassuring rather than pushy. Their dynamic has been praised as balanced and supportive, rare in highly visible relationships. Meanwhile, subtle clues continue to fuel speculation. From carefully chosen words in interviews to meaningful but understated appearances together, Peg and Mel seem aware of the buzz without letting it dictate their choices. They're not denying a future together, but they're also not rushing to define it publicly. As fans wait for clarity, one thing feels undeniable: Peg Munson and Mel Owens are moving forward with intention. Whether the next chapter includes an engagement announcement or simply another subtle sign of commitment, their story is unfolding steadily, and people are watching closely to see what comes next.
As weeks pass, Peg Munson and Mel Owens seem increasingly settled into a rhythm that feels intentional and deeply personal. While the public remains focused on labels and timelines, those closest to the couple say the real progress is happening in quieter ways, through trust, communication, and shared decision-making. There's growing belief among insiders that Peg and Mel have already discussed what commitment would look like beyond a headline announcement. Rather than centering on a ring or a date, their focus appears to be on emotional alignment and long-term compatibility. That mindset has led many fans to speculate that whatever comes next may arrive without much warning. Peg has reportedly expressed how important it is for her to feel fully present in this chapter of her life. She wants each step forward to feel earned, not rushed. Mel, described as calm and steady, has shown consistent support for that approach, reinforcing the idea that they're building something meant to last. What's also notable is the way they've handled growing curiosity. Instead of pushing back against speculation, they've chosen silence or carefully measured words. That restraint has only added to the intrigue, leaving fans reading between the lines and analyzing every shared moment. For now, Peg Munson and Mel Owens continue forward with confidence and clarity, even if the details remain private. Whether the next update brings a major announcement or simply another subtle sign of commitment, one thing is certain: their story isn't slowing down, it's quietly moving towards something
continues to unfold. Peg Munson and Mel Owens appear more intentional than ever about protecting what they're building. While fans continue searching for a clear sign, an announcement, a post, a statement, the couple seems content letting their connection deepen away from expectations. Those familiar with their dynamic say recent weeks have brought a sense of calm rather than uncertainty. Peg is reportedly feeling more assured about where things are headed, even without a formal label. Mel, meanwhile, has been described as increasingly thoughtful, making space for long-term conversations without forcing outcomes. What's intriguing is how their approach contrasts with the usual public pressure surrounding relationships like theirs. Instead of feeding speculation, Peg and Mel are allowing meaning to develop organically. Some fans believe this is a sign that when news does come, it won't be teased or stretched out. It will simply be shared when they're ready. There's also quiet talk that the couple has discussed what the next chapter could look like if and when they decide to take that step. Not in terms of spectacle, but in terms of partnership, how they support each other, grow together, and handle change as a team. For now, Peg Munson and Mel Owens remain steady, united, and forward-looking. The mystery isn't creating distance, it's adding depth. And as their journey continues, one thing remains clear: whatever happens next will be deliberate, personal, and entirely on their terms. In recent weeks, Peg Munson and Mel Owens have reportedly been investing even more time into understanding each other's priorities and long-term goals. While their social media updates are minimal, friends say the real progress is happening behind the scenes, away from public scrutiny. Every shared conversation, outing, and decision seems carefully considered. Evidence, insiders say, that their relationship is moving toward a serious phase. Peg has been described as increasingly reflective about what she wants in a partner and in life. She's reportedly focusing on clarity, communication, and shared values, rather than rushing into labels or milestones. Mel, in turn, appears equally committed to ensuring that each step they take together is thoughtful, mutual, and meaningful. Their balance has impressed even close observers who are used to seeing high-profile couples make impulsive announcements. Fans continue to analyze every subtle signal: the way they interact at events, the timing of their public appearances, and even small gestures captured online. Despite the curiosity, Peg and Mel seem to prioritize privacy over spectacle.
Insiders suggest they are intentionally keeping their next moves under wraps, valuing depth and authenticity over hype or pressure from outside opinions. As speculation grows, it's becoming evident that the couple is in no rush to define the relationship publicly. Instead, they're focused on building a foundation that can support the next chapter, whatever it may be. Engagement rumors may swirl, but for now, Peg Munson and Mel Owens are quietly strengthening their bond and moving forward at a pace that feels right for them. Insiders reveal that Peg Munson and Mel Owens have been spending more intentional time together, focusing on shared experiences rather than public appearances. While social media gives only glimpses, those close to the couple say these quieter moments are where the foundation of their relationship is truly strengthening. Every decision, from daily routines to future planning, appears to be guided by thoughtfulness and mutual understanding. Peg is reportedly more confident than ever about the direction of her relationship. She's been emphasizing open communication and emotional honesty, ensuring that both she and Mel feel completely aligned. Mel, meanwhile, is said to be embracing patience, letting their connection develop naturally instead of pushing for immediate labels. That balance has created an unusual harmony in their dynamic, one that friends describe as grounded and long-lasting. Even as fans speculate about engagement or major announcements, Peg and Mel seem unfazed by the outside noise. Sources suggest they see this stage of their relationship as a period for deepening trust and understanding, rather than rushing to satisfy public curiosity. Each small step they take together, whether it's a weekend getaway or a private conversation, is adding layers to a partnership that insiders say could last a lifetime. For now, the couple remains focused on each other, moving forward quietly yet purposefully. Their journey may not come with headlines at every turn, but one thing is clear: Peg Munson and Mel Owens are committed to doing things their way, building a relationship based on patience, respect, and genuine connection. Thanks for watching Golden Bachelor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next big story.